Welcome to the HFY Tales channel. Remember to like and subscribe if you like the story. Enjoy and take care. The bustling marketplace of Xerion was a kaleidoscope of colors and sounds, teeming with life from across the galaxy. Alex, a human diplomat known for his charm and curiosity, wandered through the vibrant stalls. The air was fragrant with tantalizing scents from exotic fruits and grilled alien meats, making his stomach grumble in delight. He picked up a shimmering fruit with turquoise swirls, contemplating its taste just as a loud commotion erupted nearby. Turning to see what was unfolding, Alex felt a warm body collide with his. Stumbling back, he caught sight of a breathtakingly beautiful alien woman. Sue stood before him with iridescent skin that flickered like a prism in the sunlight. Her violet eyes sparkled with mischief as a teasing smile played on her lips. "Sorry about that. I was admiring your unique fruit," she said, gesturing towards the oddly shaped item in his hand. Alex chuckled, suddenly flustered. "No harm done, though I'm not sure it's as appealing as you." Sue laughed brightly, her joy infectious. "Flattery gets you everywhere, human," she teased, folding her arms as if to challenge him. Intrigued, Alex learned that Sue was an ambassador from a neighboring realm, eager to experience Earth's culture firsthand. "Do you humans really eat those boring square foods called sandwiches?" she asked, her eyes widening in mock horror. "Your culinary world must be a desert of flavor." He couldn't help but chuckle in return. "Well, when you've got aliens like you around, I suppose we could upgrade our cuisine," he replied, winking cheekily. The banter flowed effortlessly, and as the crowd swirled around them, Alex felt an undeniable pull toward her. Their chemistry was electric, and for the first time in a long while, he felt a spark of excitement on this diplomatic mission. Sue scanned the crowd before looking back at him. "How about we explore together? There's a festival this evening, and I'd love to show you our culture." Alex's heart raced at the prospect of spending more time with her. "I'd be honored," he replied, a smile spreading across his face. Little did they know this encounter would set in motion a whirlwind of humor, connection, and unexpected emotions that neither of them could foresee. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden hue over the marketplace, Sue led Alex through the winding streets toward the festival grounds. The air buzzed with anticipation, filled with vibrant music and the melodic laughter of countless alien spectators. Colorful lights danced overhead, casting a magical glow over the exuberant crowds. Their first stop was a food stall adorned with hanging lanterns. "You must try glorp," Sue insisted, her eyes twinkling. With a mix of excitement and trepidation, Alex watched as she handed him a bowl filled with a gelatinous, pulsating blue substance. Does it actually stay in one piece?" he asked, eyeing the strange concoction with skepticism. Sue chuckled, taking a daring bite. "Just dig in. It's a festival tradition. Besides, who doesn't love a little adventure on their plate?" Following her lead, Alex plunged his spoon into the glorp. With one bite, he was met with an unexpected but delightful explosion of flavor that was both savory and sweet, a mess he would never have anticipated. Unfortunately, his enthusiasm got the better of him, and he ended up splattering it all over his shirt. Sue erupted into laughter, her melodic giggles echoing in the festival atmosphere. "At least you're colorful now," she teased, wiping a smear of glorp from his cheek. Flustered, he burst into laughter as well. "I guess I'm ready for my debut as an art piece." As the night progressed, they wandered from stall to stall, sampling foods and joining in on games. Their light-hearted interactions ignited a palpable chemistry between them. Both found solace in each other's company, and every shared laugh bridged the gap between words and warmth. "Have you ever met anyone like me?" Sue asked playfully, nudging him with her elbow. "Honestly, no, but I'm beginning to think I've been missing out," he admitted with a grin. Their playful banter continued, deepening their connection as the festival swirled with intrigue, a promise of adventure, laughter, and something blossoming that they both could sense but had yet to understand fully. With the festival in full swing, the pairs of couples danced under the illuminated skies of Xerion, their movements fluid and jubilant. As enchanting music blared from nearby stages, Sue pulled Alex away from the crowd to a quieter spot beneath a canopy of glowing blooms. Stars twinkled overhead, providing the perfect backdrop for a more intimate conversation. "Can I confess something?" Sue said suddenly, her voice dropping slightly, revealing a vulnerability Alex hadn't seen before. The sincerity in her eyes caught him off guard. "I've been craving humans, in every sense." His eyebrows raised in surprise. "Craving humans like food?" Alex replied with a teasing grin, hoping to lighten the mood. Laughing softly, she removed her playful facade, revealing her deeper feelings. "Not just food, you silly human. The essence of what you are. Your emotions, your passion for life, your warmth. It's intoxicating. You humans are different from us. You feel so deeply." Taken aback, Alex paused, heart fluttering. "Wow, I've never really thought about it that way. For me, it's just been you. Ever since we met, there's been this incredible connection." Sue took a step closer, her gaze searching his face. "I've always been drawn to your kind, but I never imagined it would be like this. In my culture, emotions are often muted. It's not something we express openly. But you make me want to scream, laugh, and cry all at once." "Then let's channel that energy," he suggested with a playful tone, causing her to grin. "Let's have fun, get in trouble, and experience everything this festival has to offer." Her laughter filled the air. "Is that your plan? To create chaos with a beautiful alien?" "Absolutely," he declared dramatically, sweeping his arm toward the festive crowds as if to gather everyone into an adventure. "Together, I want to be reckless." With newfound determination, they delved into the rest of the festival celebrations. Their spirits high, the couple began partaking in wild games and contests. They found themselves tangled in more hilarious moments, Sue accidentally entering a pie-throwing contest meant for locals, resulting in a full-on food fight that left them both in fits of laughter. In the frenzy, Sue's voice rang out over the chaos. "This is what I crave. Adventure, excitement, and a human beside me." As the night unfolded, they shared their quirks and playful insults, solidifying an exhilarating bond. Each moment was a celebration of their differences. Beneath the laughter and light, Alex couldn't shake the growing desire to explore not just this strange world, but also the depths of this captivating alien beauty who conquered his heart with every smile. The following days brimmed with laughter as Alex and Sue deepened their connection, embarking on various adventures to learn about each other's backgrounds. During one particularly ambitious outing, they decided to visit an ancient site rumored to grant wishes to couples. As they approached the enchanting ruins, Alex felt a mix of excitement and uncertainty. "I've got the perfect wish in mind," Alex grinned. "What's the rule here? Do you throw something in the fountain?" Sue rolled her eyes playfully, the amusement dancing in her violet eyes. "It's a bit more complex, human. It's all about the intent you put behind your wish." "Intent?" he questioned. "I can't just wish for an endless supply of pizza." "We should wish for something meaningful," she suggested, smirking softly. As they stood before the sparkling waters, Alex noticed that their playful banter had created an almost romantic atmosphere. He took Sue's hand and closed his eyes, silently contemplating his wish. Moments later, Sue exclaimed, "Okay, now throw a pebble in while being thoughtful." But as Alex reached down, he accidentally stumbled, sending a huge splash of water everywhere. The sudden drenching startled both of them, and they burst into fits of laughter. Sue, drenched and shimmering like a waterfall, looked undeniably radiant. Subsequent escapades unfolded with delightful miscalculations, each one more comedic than the last. Sue attempted to cook a traditional human meal, a recipe passed down from Alex's grandmother. Disaster struck when she misread the instructions, causing a smoky explosion that filled the room with chaos. They stood amongst the culinary wreckage laughing, her face covered in soot and flour. "This is why we stick to glorp," she teased, shaking off a cloud of flour while trying to look serious. In another instance, they attempted to dress for a formal alien gala, with Sue having a multitude of options she claimed were fashionable. Alex, in his best effort, decided to mix urban Earth styles with alien flair, resulting in a riot of patterns that made him stand out even more than he intended. As he walked into the gala, a blending of styles that looked more like a fashion mishap, the alien crowd erupted into laughter and applause. Surprised, yet encouraged, he waved with exaggerated confidence. "Just showcasing human creativity," he shouted, which made everyone cheer louder. Despite the misadventures piling up, each wrapped them closer together. After one silly incident, where he accidentally spilled a drink over a dignitary, Alex found Sue beside him. She took his hand, guiding him away while suppressing giggles. "You're like a delightful comet, lighting up the darkness with every blunder. It's impossible not to notice you." In playful surrender, Alex replied, "I'll just keep causing chaos so you never get bored." Their chemistry was imbued with energy, and through mistakes and laughter, they were slipping into a rhythm of uncontrolled joy. Amidst their idyllic banter and misadventures, the bond between Alex and Sue deepened, yet an unvoiced tension began to linger. It wasn't until one starry evening after a long day of laughter that they found themselves on a secluded cliff overlooking the glowing city below. The sublime beauty of their surroundings did little to ease the burden of secrets held tightly within. As they leaned against the cliff's edge, gazing at the mesmerizing view, Alex turned to Sue. "You know, there's something truly unique about your way of life. You seem to hold something special inside." Sue remained silent for a moment, her gaze fixed on the horizon. "It's not always a good thing. My kind can manipulate emotions. We wear our feelings like armor, always keeping others at a distance. It's safer that way." Alex's heart sank as she spoke. "You can manipulate emotions," he echoed softly. "Like a mind game?" "No, it's not an evil thing," Sue insisted, her eyes wide with remorse. "It's just, we can amplify the feelings in others to fuel our cravings. I've watched my peers use it for power." "But you haven't?" he asked, searching her face for truth. "No, I never wanted it to come from that place. I wanted to experience connection without manipulation, authenticity." In that moment, Alex truly understood the weight of Sue's admission. Feeling vulnerable, he shared his own fears about his emotions. "I've always struggled with honesty in how I feel. Making bonds is terrifying because what if they don't reciprocate?" Sue reached for his hand, her warmth wrapping around him. "Everything we experience together, it's real to me. I crave your humanity not for my needs, but because I feel something genuine, the laughter, the bewilderment, everything." "Then let's explore that," he replied, emboldened. "No manipulation, just us in this moment." As night enveloped them, their fingers intertwined, and Alex felt a sense of calm wash over him. Though secrets loomed between them, the power of their connection outshone it all. With the energy of emerging love swirling around them, Alex and Sue began a new chapter of their adventures, one that delved deeper into exploring each other's worlds and cultures. However, just as they began to savor their bond, a twist of fate threw an unexpected challenge into their path. The arrival of Tarek, an agile and charming alien from Sue's home planet, sent waves of tension rippling through their dynamic. Known for his charismatic flair, Tarek was determined to win not just the heart of Sue, but also the admiration of the human he found amusing, yet puzzling. "Ah, Sue, you're looking radiant as always," he exclaimed, sidling up to them with an exaggerated flourish. Tarek's confidence resonated with the crowd, drawing attention away from their intimate moment. "Thanks, Tarek," Sue said hesitantly, clearly uncomfortable. But his relentless charm soon ruffled Alex's composure. "So, you're the human Sue speaks so highly of. I never understood her fascination. You're tiny and squishy," Tarek mocked, casting a playful yet competitive glance at Alex. "Squishy? That's rich coming from a guy whose ego requires a spaceship to carry it," Alex retorted, his irritation stoking a playful competitive fire. Tarek chuckled, drawn in by the banter, but proceeded with a flirty confidence. He began to compete with Alex in several informal contests aimed to win Sue's hilarious approval. One mishap led them to strange competitions, such as a gravity-defying foot race with alien creatures, which left Alex frantically racing while trying to keep up with Tarek. "What's wrong, human? Can't keep up?" Tarek laughed menacingly, egging him on. "I'm just warming up. You don't intimidate me," Alex replied defiantly, adrenaline surging through him. The playful rivalry sparked an unexpected camaraderie, tangled with some not-so-playful jealousy. Through it all, Sue oscillated between amusement and discomfort, clearly torn between their antics. It wasn't until Tarek took it too far, playfully trying to drag her into a dance competition to flaunt his allure, that Alex realized their connection needed reinforcement. With fiery determination, he pulled Sue close, mouthing to her, "We can't let him outshine our chemistry." Determined to reclaim her attention, he launched into an impromptu dance, stumbling humorously but radiating confidence in his unique human way. To everyone's surprise, Sue joined in, and together they turned the competition into a dazzling performance that showcased humor and raw emotion, resulting in laughter and applause from impressed onlookers. Tarek, momentarily outshone, conceded, stepping back. "You two are better together than I expected," he admitted grudgingly. The playful challenge had only strengthened the bond between Alex and Sue, revealing their shared joy amidst light-hearted rivalry. With the playful rivalry behind them, Alex and Sue embarked on a quest for deeper understanding, eager to explore the nuances of their emotions and cultures. Sue suggested visiting various intergalactic hotspots known for showcasing unique traditions, each promising to reveal the beauty of their differences. Their first stop was a planet famed for its wish tree, said to grant enlightenment to couples exploring their relationships. Surrounded by sprawling gardens dotted with vibrant trees, they marveled at the sight. As they approached the tree, Sue's eyes sparkled with curiosity. "The stories say couples must climb and whisper their deepest desires to the branches," she conveyed with excitement. "Climb? I can barely navigate stairs," Alex joked. They both laughed but soon found themselves in fits of laughter during their attempt to wrangle with the tree. Sue dazzled him with agility, while Alex struggled humorously to keep up. At the peak, they looked out over the beautiful landscape. "Okay, now what should we wish for?" he asked playfully. Sue pondered seriously for a moment, then said, "Our connection should be the wish, the ability to understand each other's cultures more deeply." They leaned into each other and whispered their joint wish into the leaves, a testament to their burgeoning feelings. Upon descending, they were greeted by the playful winds of luck, which burst forth to shake them both loose. "Wouldn't it be great if we could only bottle this connection and share it with others?" Alex mused. "That's the beauty of adventure. Every moment we spend here, every mistake we make teaches us. Besides, it might lead to even more entertaining stories." She winked. With hearts racing, they continued their journey, exploring the diverse planet of Swirler, renowned for its swirling lights and engaging storytelling customs. Both found enthusiasm for the narratives of different life forms. During a peculiar evening, they joined an expressive storytelling session where various beings recounted tales of love, loss, and everything in between. After experiencing laughter and heartfelt connections, Alex turned to Sue. "You know, our adventures remind me that love is universal, no matter the species." Her eyes shone with admiration as she gripped his hand tightly. "Absolutely, and to share these moments with you makes them all the more special." Finding solace in each other's presence, the couple began translating their experiences and emotions, the bridges of their worlds slowly intertwining. Just when Alex and Sue began relishing the profound understanding they had forged, an unforeseen test presented itself. An ancient sect of Xerian's elders had summoned them for a series of trials, intended to challenge their bond and application of love. "We seek to understand the depth of your connection," the elder proclaimed, examining the youthful pair with penetrating gaze. "You will face 3 challenges designed to test your emotional fortitude, loyalty, and commitment." Alex exchanged apprehensive glances with Sue, a mix of excitement and dread palpable between them. "What does that mean exactly?" he asked the elder. The elder smiled, taking a seat before the duo. "Each trial demonstrates the essence of love and how well you truly know one another. Resilience in trials solidifies a bond, but beware, they are not as simple as they seem." The first trial involved separating Alex and Sue into 2 different rooms, where they were tasked to formulate heartfelt confessions about one another. In isolation, Alex felt nervous. "Okay, Alex, think. What do you love about her?" he murmured to himself. "Her humor, strength, and those violet eyes." Flustered, he scribbled heartfelt notes, pouring sincere thoughts and emotions onto the page. Meanwhile, Sue faced her own challenges, reflecting on understanding his complexities as a human. In the end, they shared their words with each other, revealing vulnerabilities from their souls. "You were able to articulate emotions I didn't know existed," Sue said, her face a mixture of awe and gratitude. Next came the second trial, a race through the labyrinth of emotions, where they had to navigate various scenarios confronting fears and doubts about each other. As they ran through the colorful maze, they reached a scene depicting fears of abandonment. "Sue, I can't do this without you," Alex called, panic creeping in as he lost sight of her. He forced his legs to carry him through myriad twists and turns until he found her face, tears rolling down her cheeks. "But what if we're too different?" she sobbed. "What if it's just a fantasy?" "No," Alex shouted, desperately grasping her hands. "We're stronger than our differences. We're learning together." With rekindled determination, they pushed through the emotional tornado, finally emerging victorious. United by their shared strength, they faced challenges and doubts radiant with newfound bravery. The final trial required a public manifestation of their commitment, a vow declared within the heart of the community. As they faced a gathering of onlookers, hearts racing, Alex turned to Sue and spoke. "I vow to cherish our adventures together, to embrace not just your beautiful quirks, but all that you are." Sue, emboldened, answered passionately, "And I promise to open my heart to you, to share not just my gifts, but to remove my armor to embrace the purest form of love." The crowd erupted into cheers and applause, recognizing their commitment as sparks of authenticity in a space defined by colorful tales. With every challenge, their bond had blossomed before the world, a testament to the beauty they constructed together. Having successfully conquered the trials of the elders, Alex and Sue were enveloped in a euphoric glow, celebrating their victories. Their bond felt inseparable, yet a sense of uncertainty brewed beneath the surface, lurking like shadows at dusk. One quiet evening, with the two nestled side by side at a secluded spot overlooking the cosmos, Sue shattered the silence. "Can I confide in you?" she whispered, biting her lip in trepidation. "Of course. You can tell me anything," he reassured, concern bubbling beneath the surface. Taking a deep breath, Sue began. "I'm terrified of this feeling, Alex. You make me feel so much emotion, joy, fear, longing. But what if it's fleeting?" Her vulnerability rang clear as she turned to face him. "In my culture, attachments become burdens. I've seen it lead to suffering. I don't want to spoil the beauty we have." Alex felt a pang in his heart. "You know, you're not alone in this," he replied. There was a tremor in his voice. "I sometimes doubt the same things. We're both learning in the unknown, but what's important is that we're willing to embrace it together." Sue's expression softened, gripping his hand tighter. "I just don't want to be a passing phase for you. Sue, I promise, it's much more than that for me. I crave your essence, the laughter, and even your quirks. We're incredible together." As their hands entwined, the vulnerability thickened the air between them. "So how do we nurture this bond and make it timeless?" she asked, her curious eyes scanning his features. "I thought you'd never ask." "Let's establish traditions together," Alex proposed. "We can create our memories, customs that strengthen our connection in ways that are uniquely ours." Sue's eyes sparkled with hope. "I like that idea. Traditions that mold our uniqueness. Perfect." Taking a playful leap, Alex teased, "We could start with cooking, or who knows? Maybe we start a dance-off festival. The possibilities are endless." In this buoyant moment, their hearts synchronized. Unraveling fears fell away like petals in the wind. With the cosmos as their witness, they established a culture of love uniquely their own, embracing emotions in every delightful hue, intertwining throughout their adventures. Days became weeks, and Alex and Sue thrived in the rhythm of their shared journey, feelings bubbling beautifully to the surface. As they're enveloped in the connection they had forged, Alex felt compelled to express his intentions further. One evening, filled with newfound confidence, he crafted a getaway plan to a hidden oasis known as the Caverns of Echo. Famed for its stunning iridescent walls that reflected one's desires and sound, it felt steeped in magic and wonder, perfect for profound revelations. After wading through brimming foliage, they arrived, awestruck by the lush beauty. The cave beckoned them with the gentle hum of the vibrant echoes swirling lovingly around them. "Welcome to our love's playground," Alex exclaimed animatedly, taking Sue's hand. As they entered the cavern, they were met by ethereal echoes that playfully mirrored their emotions. Each step felt weightless, gently shifting in tune with their laughter. "Isn't this extraordinary?" Sue gasped, joy spilling from her. Seizing the opportunity, Alex turned to her with sincerity. "Sue, I'm going to take a chance and lay it all out." The thoughtful expression on his face entranced her. "You've completely enchanted me since the day we met." Before she could speak, he pressed on, vulnerability filling his voice. "The laughter, the adventures, everything is woven into something I can't ignore. I admire you more than I ever thought I could. You resonate with my very soul." With her breath hitching, Sue searched his eyes, her heart racing. "I feel it too, Alex. I've never let anyone in like this before," she confessed. "But the thought of it, the intensity is overwhelming." "I'm all in," he declared, ardent desire illuminating his features. "If that means embracing the high points and the lows, I choose you, Sue, every single time." With the echoes of their confessions forming a serene chorus, Sue grinned brightly. "In that case, I choose you too." The words tumbled from her with equal sincerity. As they leaned in closer, the walls around them resonated with their joy, a compelling reminder of their unwavering commitment. Light and sound merged, creating a spectacle that enveloped them in warmth. In that timeless moment amid the echoes, they grasped the power of revelatory love, willingly expanded by understanding, laughter, and soul-bearing vulnerability, an entwining woven by acceptance and loyalty. Excitement rippled through their veins as Alex and Sue emerged from the caverns of echo, fully committed to each other and their unique union. But swiftly, trepidation washed over them as Tarek reappeared, lurking as if the universe were testing their resolve all over again. "Ah, my favorite lovebirds," he cheered exuberantly, clearly unbothered by their deepening bond. "Care for a friendly challenge to prove who's the worthy suitor?" Alex bristled, annoyance surging through him. His newfound assurance trembled against the competitive glimmer in Tarek's charged demeanor. "A challenge? What kind?" Tarek grinned, infusing the air with playfulness. "I challenge you to a contest of skill, where emotions and connections become the game." With slightly emboldened camaraderie, Sue nudged Alex, encouraging him to accept. "Let's prove our bond is stronger. Bring it on, Tarek." Unfazed by the challenge, they gathered an eclectic crowd of onlookers, eager to partake in the antics that followed. The contests twisted through bizarre tasks, beginning with a race across ethereal laser beams, featuring hilarious missteps and flailing limbs as they chased after each other, igniting laughter across the arena. Alex and Sue found an exhilarating rhythm together, exuding confidence despite the stakes. Their playful encouragements tugged at the audience's heartstrings, a partnership perfectly synchronized, every quirk and laughter filled with encouragement, a radiant display of loving support. Following that trial, an impromptu comedy skit arose, with each showcasing outrageous impressions of other alien cultures. Their antics veered into hilarious territory, captivating a bewildered audience with the depth of emotion displayed in every laughter response. Each joke landed seamlessly, hinting at their deeper understanding of one another. Then, at the finale, the competition called for a public display of affection, challenging them to convey their feelings through an art piece made with whatever materials were available. Alex gently guided Sue's hand in the creation of a mural using glowing colors from their environment, an enchanting representation of their love story, cascading across vibrant hues. As they painted, their whispers wove together promises and dreams, crafting a visual testament to what they treasured. Inspiring passion radiated from their piece, capturing fragments of humor intertwined with profound emotional connections between life and love. As the crowd erupted in applause upon completion, even Tarek surrendered graciously. "You have proven your connection beyond my expectations," he conceded, a soft smile adorning his face. Standing firm together, Alex and Sue embraced, a testament to their unwavering unity, strengthened through love, laughter, and an artistic expression that echoed their shared journey. With Tarek gracefully stepping back, Alex felt an air of triumph enfold him and Sue, heightening their sense of accomplishment. United by their shared experiences, he schemed a celebratory grand gesture to reveal how deeply he cherished their bond. In the coming days, he spent hours planning a surprise intergalactic feast, a magnificent culinary celebration that would blend the flavors of Earth and Zirian, celebrating the unique cultures they both cherished. He enlisted a couple of friends they'd made along their journey to help, excitedly gathering ingredients from various corners of the galaxy. The night of the feast arrived, and the atmosphere brimmed with excitement and enigmatic alien delicacies surrounding the beautifully adorned banquet table. Flickering lights adorned with bright flowers illuminated the venue, while laughter filled the air as friends and companions gathered in celebration. Once everyone settled, Alex raised a glass. "Thank you all for being a part of our journey. Tonight we celebrate not just the grand adventures, but love in all its forms, messy, humorous, and beautiful." With a jubilant cheer, friends joined in raising their mugs, while Sue shyly watched from the side, curiosity sparkling in her eyes. She noticed the collaborative photographs documenting their relationship beautifully displayed on each table. After the initial festivities, Alex turned to Sue. "Join me for our next adventure." With an excited glimmer, she followed him outside. Moonlight twinkled across the hills as Alex unveiled a handmade book, a scrapbook chronicling all their memories together, from the first awkward encounter to hilariously messy cooking experiments. Sue gasped, unable to contain her emotions as he flipped through the pages filled with scribbled, humorous anecdotes and drawings. A sparkle of joy lit her expression. "You captured everything? I love this, Alex. It's a treasure." "It's only the beginning. We can fill it with all our new memories together," he promised, embracing her tightly. Inspired, Sue took a step back, her eyes brimming with tears of happiness. "What could be better?" she inquired. "How do we make this even more special?" "Dance with me," Alex suggested, pulling her back to the sparkling atmosphere of the banquet. He guided her towards the makeshift dance floor, where the beats of joyous music enveloped them. As they moved to the rhythm, sharing laughs that echoed against the starlit sky, Alex's heart swelled, witnessing the stunning light in Sue's eyes. "Know this, no matter where life takes us, I choose to embrace you and every layer of mystery that comes our way." Together, they danced, surrounded by loved ones. Every movement felt electric, a testament to their connection, celebrating every joyous moment that had woven the fabric of their extraordinary love story. The final moments of the gathering transitioned smoothly into an unforgettable celebration, full of laughter and connection among friends and like-minded souls. Glowing lights twinkled like stars overhead, casting an enchanting spell upon Alex and Sue as they prepared to conclude the night. Alex took a break from mingling with guests and found himself standing amidst the warm ambiance, captivated by the beauty of their journey, filled with adventure, joy, and deeper emotional understanding. Suddenly, he noticed Sue, surrounded by friends, laughing as she recounted their latest role in the grand challenge of unity. "Can you believe how much they love flour?" she exclaimed, sharing a smile with Alex as he joined the group. "Only because you made such a glorious mess," he shouted playfully, drawing laughter from everyone nearby. Yet as he gazed at her, the light of affection deepened, and he sensed the unmeasurable bond they had forged. As the celebration progressed, he caught a thoughtful gleam passing over Sue's beautiful features, prompting him to bring her to a secluded spot nearby. "What's on your mind?" he gently inquired. Sue paused, taking a deep breath. "That day under the cosmic echoes, it opened my heart in ways I didn't think possible. I never imagined love could be this profound." Rays of realization washed over Alex, and he felt drawn to reassure her. "Then let's honor this love, Sue. I want adventures and dreams, not just for us, but for all that is to come." He stepped closer, the universe feeling all but small between them. In that fleeting moment, the atmosphere altered, a cosmic spark igniting every inch of the space they occupied. "Sue, I can't imagine experiencing life without you by my side, so whatever lies ahead, I'm in it." "As am I," she replied softly, capturing his gaze as if bidding farewell to uncertainties and inviting promises anew. Encouraged by the warmth of their shared experiences, they made a silent vow to remain intertwined, with no hesitation to navigate the bumps ahead together. The glow of the gathering faded, but that spark within them remained, a promise radiating with authenticity. They embraced, surrounded by their loved ones, whispering heartfelt wishes into the warm night. Together, forever. Let's break boundaries across our worlds, Alex promised resolutely. And so they stood, a radiant duo, embarking into their next adventures hand in hand, hearts entwined, creating traditions that captured every magical moment written in the pages of their lives interwoven, celebrating love in both their cultures and in their vibrant hearts. As the moons cast their glow upon the cosmos, Alex and Sue twirled joyfully beneath the stars, delighting in a love that defied all odds, embarking on a journey destined for generations to come.